Public Health Services.
It's been a rough season for farmers with difficult weather conditions causing a slow start to the season. And with the trade wars now on top of it with China, it's not surprising that farmers have been feeling a bit overwhelmed this year. Today in Mankato, Representative Jim Hagedorn met with ag leaders and U.S. Secretary of Agriculture Sonny Perdue to talk about what can be done to help ease the burden on producers.
You hang on for dear life until you can have another year or two that's pretty good. And it's just been a tough cycle. But we're all fighting for them. We want to do everything possible to help our farmers.
There's some fear that other countries are going to come in. They don't have the capacity to come in and do what our producers do.
And uncertainty and trade wars were also hot topics, of course, at Farm Fest as well.
Joan Croman was in rural Redwood County listening to what active and retired farmers had to say.
In rural Redwood County, all signs pointed to Farm Fest, the annual ag fair, but this time with some extra tension in the air.
We need new products going forward, given the situation we have on the ground today.
U.S. Ag Secretary Sonny Perdue sat down for a listening session in a big shed jam-packed with active and retired farmers.
What do you call two farmers in a basement? I said, I don't know. What do you call them? He said, a wine cellar.
Beyond the laughter, many here are dead serious about their worries over the trade war with China, which has been a major buyer of Minnesota crops.
This is causing a long-term devastating damage to not only farmers, but rural communities.
Ag Committee Chair Colin Peterson hosted this event and brought along 4 other members of the Minnesota delegation, including Angie Craig.
Mr. Secretary, I'm rooting for you, the administration, to be successful, but I just want to tell you that I'm not sure how much longer our farmers can wait. The trade assistance does not make them whole.
This administration is working as very hard as we can to level the trade playing field around the globe.
Farmers are having a hard time with their bankers cash flowing before the president started his trade war, and this has gotten worse.
But the Ag Secretary says the ball is in China's court.
We want to continue talks. President Trump would love to have trade resolution, but you can't deal with a nation, the #2 world economy, that cheats and steals.
I think we're facing some tough sledding this winter. I think you're going to have people that are going to have a tough time getting financed. And I'm not blaming that on anybody. It's just the reality of where we're at.